Numbers chapter 20. ויבואו בני ישראל כל העדה מדבר סין בחורף הראשון ויצא העם בקדש. And the sons of Israel, all the congregation, came into the wilderness of Sin in the first month, and the people dwelt in Kadesh. Watamotatham Miriam, and Miriam died there. Watikaber Tham, and she was buried there. Walo hayamayim la'edah, and water was not for the congregation. وَيَقَهَلُوا عَلَى مُوشَى وَعَلَى هَارُونَ, and they assembled themselves against Moshe and against Aaron. وَيَرَبْ هَعَمْ إِمْ Moshe, and the people strove with Moshe. وَيُهْمَرُوا لَمُورْ, and they said, saying, Wulu gawa'nu bigawa achenu lipnei Yahweh. And would that we had expired in the expiration of our brothers before Yahweh. Walamma habetem et kahal Yahweh el hamidbar hadeh. And for what have ye brought the assembly of Yahweh to this wilderness? La mutatham anahnu ubeirenu, to die there, we and our beasts. Walam he'alitunu mim Mithraim. And for what have ye brought us up from Mithraim? Lahavi otanu el hamakom hara hadeh, to bring us to this evil place. Lo hamakom zera utehena ugefen urimon umaymein lishatot, not a place of seed, or fig, or vine, or pomegranate, and water there is not to drink. Vayavo Moshe v'Aaron mipnei hakahal el petach ohel moed vayipelu al pneihem. And Moshe came, also Aaron, from before the assembly to the door of the tent of appointment, and they fell upon their faces. Vayerah kavod Yahweh alehem, and the glory of Yahweh was seen to them. Vayedaber Yahweh el Moshe le'amor, and Yahweh worded to Moshe, saying, Qah et hamata v'haqahel et ha'eda ata v'Aaron achika v'dibartem et hasela le'enehem v'natan memayu. Take thou the staff, and assemble thou the congregation, thou and Aaron thy brother, and ye shall word to the stone. Ye shall word to the stone or rock for their eyes, and it shall give its waters. وَهُوَ lahem maim min hasela, and thou shalt bring out waters for them from the rock. وَهِشَقِيتَ إِتْهَائِدَ وَإِتْبِعِرَامَ, and thou shalt irrigate the congregation and their cattle, or give them drink. وَيِقَحْ مُوشَى إِتْهَمَّتْ مِلِّبْنِي يَهْوَ كَثْرَ ثِوَاهُ, and Moshe took the staff from before Yahweh, like what he commanded him. وَيَقْهِلُ مُوشَى وَأَهْرَونَ إِتْهَقَّهَلْ إِلْبْنِي هَسَّالَعَ, and Moshe and Aaron, they gathered or assembled the assembly to the faces of the rock. وَيُمَرَ لَهِمْ شِمْعُونَ هَمُّورِيمْ هَمِنْ هَسَّلَعَ هَذَا نُوشِيهَ لَكَمْ مَايِمْ, and he said to them, Hear ye now, you rebels! Is it that from this rock we shall bring out waters for you? وَيَرَمْ مُوشَى et yado, and Moshe lifted up his hand. وَيَكَ et hasela b'matehu, and he struck the rock by means of his staff. Pa'amayim, twice. وَيَشْتَهُ مَيِّم rabbim, and abundant waters came out. وَتَشَتْ هَائِدَ ube'iram, and the congregation drank, and also their cattle. وَيُمَرْ يَهْوَ إِلَى مُوشَى وَإِلَى أَهْرَونَ, and Yahweh said to Moshe and to Aaron, يَعْنَ لَوْهِ مَنَتَمَ بِي لَحَقَّدِيشَنِي لَعِنِي بَنِي Yisrael, because ye did not believe in me, to sanctify me before the eyes of the sons of Yisrael. Lachen lo tabihu et haqqaha lahad el harsh atranatati lahem. Therefore ye shall not bring this assembly to the land which I have given for them. Hemma me meriba atrarabu b'nei Yisrael et Yahweh v'yiqadesh bam. These are the waters of Meribah, from when the children of Yisrael strove with Yahweh, and he was sanctified in their midst. وَيِشْلَحْ مُوشَى مَلَاكِيمَ مِقَادِشْ إِلَى مَلْكِ Edom, and Moshe sent messengers from Kadesh to the king of Edom. Kohamar achika Yisrael, thus thy brother Yisrael hath said, Ata yada'ata et kol hatala atramathatnu. Thou hast known all the trouble, the hardship which hath found us. وَيَرْدُ هَبُوتَنُ مِثْرَيْمَ, and our fathers went down to Mithraim. وَنَثَبْ بِمِثْرَيْم يَامِيم رَبِّيم, and we dwelt in Mithraim abundant days. وَيَرِعُ لَانُ مِثْرَيْم وَلَهَبُوتَنُ, and Mithraim, they were evil to us and to our fathers. ונצעק אל יהוה וישמע קולנו. And we cried out to Yahweh, and he heard our voice. וישלח מלאך ויושיענו ממצרים. And he sent a messenger, and he brought us out from Mithraim. והנה אנחנו בקדש עיר קצה גבולך. And behold, we are in Kadesh, a city at the end of thy border. נעברה נא בארצך. We would pass now, I pray thee, in thy land. לא נעבור בשדה ובכרם. We would not pass into field or into vineyard. ולא נשתה מבאר. And we shall not drink waters of a well. דרך המלך נלך, לא ניטה ימים ושמאול. The way of the king we shall go. We shall not incline right or left. עד אתר נעבור גבולך. Until when we have passed through thy border. ויאמר אלי אדום. But Edom said to him, לא תעבור בי. Thou shalt not pass through in me. פן בחרב אשלקרתך. Lest by means of sword I come out to meet thee. ויאמרו אלי ובני ישראל. And the sons of Yisrael said to him, במסילה נעלה. In the highway we would go up. ויממך נשתה אני ומקנאי ונתתי מקרם. And if thy waters we should drink, I or my cattle, also we shall give their price. רק אין דבר ברגלי אעבורה. Only there is not a thing by my feet I would pass through. ויאמר לא תעבור. But he said, thou shalt not pass through. וישב אדום לקראתו. And Edom did come out to meet him, to confront him. בעם כבד וביד חזקה. By means of a heavy people and by means of a strong hand. וימאן Edom. And so Edom refused נתון את ישראל, to give Yisrael abor bigabulo, a passing through in his border. Vayet Yisrael me'alayu, and Yisrael inclined from over him. Vayesau miqadesh, and they set out from Kadesh. ויבואו בני ישראל כל העדה הור ההר. And the sons of Yisrael came, all the congregation, to Hor, the mountain. ויאמר יהוה אל משה ואל אהרון בהור ההר. And Yahweh said to Moshe and to Aharon in Hor, the mountain. Upon the border of the land of Edom, saying, Yehasep Aharon el Ammayu. Aharon shall be gathered to his people. Ki lo yavo el ha'arish atranatati libne Yisrael. Because he shall not come to the land which I have given for the sons of Yisrael. Al atramaritem etapi lememariba. On account of that, ye rebelled against my mouth for the waters of Meribah. Qah et Aharon wa et Eleazar beno. Take thou Aharon and Eleazar his son, wa ha'alahotam horahar, and cause them to go up to the Mount Hor. Wahapashet et Aharon et begadayu. And thou shalt strip Aharon of his garments. V'hilbashatam et Eleazar beno. And thou shalt clothe them upon Eleazar his son. Aharon Yehasef Wemetatham. And Aharon shall be gathered, and he shall die there. Wayash Moshe Katharthiwa Yahweh. And Moshe effectuated like what Yahweh commanded. Wayalu et Hor Hahar. And they went up to Hor, the mountain, le'ene kol ha'edah, for the eyes of all the congregation. Vayapshet Moshe et Aharon et begadayu. And Moshe stripped Aharon of his clothes. Vayalebesh otam et Eleazar beno. And he clothed Eleazar his son with them. Vayamot Aharon tam barosh hahar. And Aharon died there in the head of the mountain. Vayered Moshe ve Eleazar min hahar. And Moshe descended, and also Eleazar, from the mountain. Vayerahu kol ha'edah ki gawa Aharon. And all the congregation saw that Aharon had expired. Vayevaku et Aharon thalothim yom kol bet Yisrael. And all the house of Yisrael wept for Aharon 30 days.